In the early hours of April 27, 1909, while Istanbul was still in a deep sleep, Sultan Abdulhamid II quietly boarded a train heading west. Thus, he silently left the imperial capital and brought an end to his long reigning rule. The Ottoman dynasty had ruled for over 6 centuries, from North Africa to the Middle East, from southeastern Europe to some of the most important and prominent settlements in the world. Yet, the end of this great empire had finally come. By the late 18th century, the Janissaries, once feared elite and experienced soldiers of the Ottoman Empire, were no longer as disciplined as before. They were numerous but untrained, their weapons outdated, and they had caused a series of humiliating defeats. Sultan Selim III tried to modernize the empire, but the Janissaries brutally killed him. His successor, Mahmud II, suppressed the Janissaries with a large and devastating massacre and replaced them with an army modeled after European forces. The following ruler, Sultan Abdulhamid, launched reforms known as the Tanzimat to reorganize the empire economically and administratively. During this period, people gained more opportunities to work in the government and defend their rights. However, reforms did not always go as planned. Foreign debts and political issues made the process difficult. The Ottoman Empire was vast and composed of many different ethnic and religious groups: Arabs, Turks, Kurds, Greeks, Armenians, Jews. Each community was free to live according to its language and culture, but non-Muslims were often denied certain rights. This situation, combined with both internal and external pressures for reform, led the rulers to try to unite everyone under an Ottoman identity. Unfortunately, it was not as easy as it seemed. Some minority groups sought independence, while European powers supported them. When Abdulhamid II came to the throne, he continued many of the previous reforms, but also ruled as an absolute monarch. He suspended the constitution, increased censorship, and frequently used political repression. The massacres against Armenians in Anatolia became one of the darkest and most brutal chapters of this period. In 1908, the young Turks carried out a covert coup, reinstated the constitution, and gained political power. However, this process also brought a new Ottoman perspective that emphasized Turkish nationalism, further alienating other ethnic groups. Then came the outbreak of World War I. The Ottomans joined the war on the side of Germany, but events did not unfold as they had hoped. The war ended in irreversible heavy losses, and in 1915, the harsh policies targeting the Armenian population went down in history as the Armenian Genocide. At the end of the war, Ottoman territories were divided among the victors, and finally, in 1923, the Republic of Turkey was established. The Ottoman era, which had lasted for more than 6 centuries, officially came to an end.